So about 5 years ago, I started having heavy menstruation, heavy period. So I went for a scan, and they noticed that I had four solitary fibroids located in the intramural membrane of my uterus. Yeah, so they were small at that point. They were like 2 cm by 2 cm each. So they were not really like problematic. I just had like pretty heavy menstruation. So but the years went by, it became really, really heavy, up to the point that I had to change my sanitary pad up to 5 times in a day. I mean the really thick ones for that matter. So eventually I had to I was managing it. Then eventually, after some time, after like 5 years, it became really, really painful. A month, 2 months ago, it became really, really painful. Like I could actually feel the balls of the fibroid. I could feel the balls, like I can touch them. When I touch my stomach, my lower abdomen. So I went for another scan, and it came out that they have grown. Two of them have grown so much to about 8 cm each. That's way larger than the uterus itself, than my womb, the uterus itself. My period became really painful, and I knew I had to do something. I had to take it out. So I went home with my mom and went to a private clinic in Nigeria. This is me in the hospital lying down with the stitches and all of that still intact. So we went, and here is the rest of the story. This is 9:45 p.m. I'm waiting for my turn to do a surgery, myomectomy, fibroid, to remove fibroid. So I have two really large fibroids, like about 10 cm each, then two small ones that are about 2 cm each. They're really large and painful, so they gave me painful menstruation, painful heavy menstruation, and all of that. So I was advised to remove them, and here I am waiting for my turn to get into the surgery, to do the first ever, and I believe the last major surgery of my life. And I'll be hale and hearty afterwards, and I'll talk to you guys. At this point, I haven't eaten anything since morning. I was told not to at all. Stay safe, stay alive. After my surgery, I didn't eat nothing. I woke up after like 4 hours, and I was advised not to eat anything. Nothing went into my mouth until the 4th day after I passed gas. Day 4 of my fibroid surgery. I threw up today. I also had a fever. My teeth is paining me. They hurt. My mom is here, but she just stepped out. I'm in a private room. It hurts. It hurts. After my day 4, I was given fluids to take, water, pap, and fluid drink, like energy drink, like Sprite. I took a lot of Sprite. And I was also advised to change position several times after the surgery, while sitting down, stand up, go to the toilet. On my 5th day, I was able to go to the toilet and pass stool. I had the plaster on for 1 week. As you can see, the marks were all over my skin. Then the stitches were removed after 1 week. See the way it looked. He did a subcortical stitching. That is why you see a lot of black spots beside the mark. That's what he did. So the scar is healing up nicely, because what was done is called a subcortical stitching. So the skin was lifted up and stitched under. You understand? So I couldn't show you guys when it was like that. So it's healing up nicely. This is day 15 of post surgery, and it looks good. And apart from the subcorticular stitching, he opposed the skin edge to edge, so it looks like a razor mark or something. So all these ones are like the stitches mark that was removed. They removed the stitches and all of that. So yeah, that's about that. But I still have some things to show you guys, like the fact that I have thrombophlebitis. So you can see that whitish thing. I don't have a second hand to show you. Okay, you can see this thing white. Yeah. So it's where I was given a needle cannula. It's called a cannula for the blood transfusion that I received and all. So I'm having pains in the vein. You can see it's a bit elevated, so it's a bit painful, but it will disappear eventually. Yep, that's it. So yeah, they don't go above, they don't go straight to the navel. They change, like they go to the side. The navel is pretty thick and it goes all the way deep, so they have to go by the side, basically. And it's a bit hard. Why it is hard is because something called hematoma, so like blood clots that would. So this was the very day the stitches were removed. As you can see, they are still fresh. The plaster is still fresh, as you can see, and the cotton walls are even still there. So I had to take them out eventually, but this is what it looked like after the first day